What's up, everybody? This is your humble host, Ryan. We lost about half of the Goon episode, but you're getting the second half, which is better than the first half. But you're missing the eBay wars. You're missing the box office game. Bill was the stone cold winner. He won it all. He's the hockey guy, so it makes sense. So you're jumping into Goon late. Check it out. It's a good movie if you haven't seen it. Here we go.
For what?
For hockey.
No.
Okay.
No, that's like
11
nothing.
minutes a game?
Yeah.
It's not a lot.
Okay.
For a forward, it's like third, fourth line type of thing.
Okay.
Hmm.
Because when Laflemme makes fun of him, he asks him how many minutes he played, and he says 11. I was like, is that supposed to be a lot?
No,
Is it
it's
supposed
not.
to be
I don't think that's good.
No, that's like that's what your fourth line. Go out there, get a couple shifts in,
Yeah, okay.
stir it up a little. Your defenseman, because there's only 3 groups of them usually,
Yeah.
your high-end defenseman will play 20 to 25 minutes.
Okay.
Your top offensive guys, like the guys that play in the power plays and all that,
Yeah.
will play like 20 minutes.
Okay.
If you play 15, that's probably average, and then like 10, 11. You
That's
are
the last
playing
guys.
regularly, but it's, yeah.
So he's playing more than he should be playing.
Well, no, he's playing fourth line minutes.
Yeah.
But
he's
he's not just a goon. He doesn't just go out there
Well,
and fight once and leave.
No.
He's playing like somewhat meaningful minutes. That's
But,
why
yeah.
LaFlamme's annoying.
And
I'm
he
guessing.
took his A. He took the assistant captain.
Yeah, did we get that yet? I don't even know if we got there yet. Anyway, we're on this date. Allison Pill,
Oh, yes.
coffee, Sean William Scott. Date. He brings her gifts,
Yes.
which are flowers. Like every
Nice.
gift you want to give on your
Uh,
first high school Valentine's Day that
Yep.
you're a part of.
Chocolates.
Chocolates, flowers, and a stuffed animal.
Yep. But it's an official.
It's
team
an
mascot.
official team mascot stuffed animal, which is great. It's great. It's a Highlander. He's a Highlander. He explains all the gifts as if she doesn't know, but really she's trying to get rid of Doug. She's not happy about it. And he puts out all the stuff. She says she has a boyfriend, and then he tells this story about, well, that's kind of like how one time I was playing out back, and I fell into a medical waste dumpster, and it was gross. But then I found a bag of pee, and I fell in that, and then it exploded on me. And then she starts laughing uncontrollably. He's like, what, the bag of pee? She's like, yeah. He's like, why does everyone laugh so much when I tell that story? So she's like, I have to break up with you. He's like, okay, I understand that you have a boyfriend. Sorry. He leaves all disheveled and just stands in the road. That's when this garbage just hits him in the
Right in
face.
the face.
And then she goes out, picks him up in the car, and explains this bag of pee thing. Then they kiss again, even though she said they shouldn't do it. But they say goodbye.
Yeah. He's like, this is actually not the first time I've been hit in the face with garbage.
Yeah, I fell in a medical waste dumpster, and then I got hit in the face with a bag of pee that exploded on me.
But he keeps saying like, okay, it's cool, I get it, no problem. But he's like visibly upset also.
Yeah.
Super bummed out. Ray is in a weird diner, smoking cigarettes, drinking coffee, reading the newspaper, reading about Doug and how Doug beats everybody up, and how Doug's going to replace Ray as the number 1 enforcer in hockey. And I don't know if is he mad? Is he upset that he's being replaced and trying to fuck with Sean William Scott? Or is he like honored and like, I'm gonna teach you a few things, and then like you're gonna.
I think it's like,
I'm gonna pass
it's
the
good
torch
to have
to
you like, yeah, like it's good that you're here, but like I'm not just giving you the title.
Yeah, you
Like,
gotta take it.
I will lay you down.
You got to take it from me. We see a game of the Halifax Highlanders playing the Albany Patriots.
That's right.
Albany's in this league.
Yep.
Well, if ever there was a team called the Albany Patriots, it's probably when I was 4, and I was probably one of the 200 people in attendance.
You might have been there.
So I saw the Capital District Islanders.
Here you go. Jay Baruchel is there in the crowd, and he's like, how are you here in Halifax? Well, we all know it's a 1-day trip.
You drive.
You drive there and back. He actually brought the whole family out there, so you're really not a great guy, because you're going to fuck with me now that my entire family's there. It's kind of shitty. My family's pretty shitty, but okay. We see a fight, which is kind of how real hockey fights happen from what I've seen, like with mic'd up stuff. They just
You
pull
wanna
up to a
go?
face-off and go, you want to go? You want to
When
go?
it's the
Sure,
Goons,
sure.
that's how it goes.
Yeah.
because they will get sent out like you got to go like fight to get the team going
Yeah.
or to like calm the team down or whatever.
Yeah.
And so if it's another goon, that like when at the end they say like good fight and they like tap each other, that happens all the time.
Yeah.
Like if it's not a you hit me and it was dirty and I'm mad, it was just a fight. They legitimately respect each other.
Yeah.
And they will like pat each other on the butt and say like, "All right, good one." Like,
I don't think they do this anymore, but they did like a Hard Knocks for the Winter Classic, which was really fucking awesome.
yeah,
And they used to show the fights mic'd up, and that's kind of like
yeah,
there were more serious ones where somebody would go, "Hey, fuck you," and then skate over and go, "Hey, fuck you. You want to go? Yeah, I'll go."
yeah.
It's like a fuck you, and then they go, and then
Yeah.
they shake hands.
Well, most of them you see now is like somebody gets hit, and it may not even be a cheap shot. It's just like a hard hit, and then a dude will go after the guy like to like stand up for his teammate. That's what most of the fights are now.
Yeah.
But when it's like this, when it's usually that means either your team is losing by 3 and you're trying to get the team pumped up,
Right.
or it's getting dirty, it's getting scrappy, and that's like the pressure release valve. Like, all right, just go and you fight so that we don't get into like we don't get our other guys beat up. And that's when you'll see the goons go like, we're gonna do it. All right, we'll do it.
How many goons still exist? Like, there can't be that many goons. Like, isn't it? It's a dying
It's gotta be
breed.
more like
in this movie in 2011, they talk about goon
Yeah.
as a dying thing.
Yeah, it's got to be more like minor leagues, right? Like, you don't see it in the pros.
So what it is now is, whereas in the olden days there was a goon who legitimately was only on the team to fight.
yeah,
Now your goons are guys that are big, strong guys, but usually they're like hockey players that just aren't good enough to do like the top end stuff.
okay,
So they like find a new role and they like take it on as like, so they will play, but instead of like, and they'll also, you'll see like when they had in Albany, the fourth line would play like a whole different offense than the rest of the team
okay,
because they would just do their own dump and chase thing, their own
Yeah.
like, so they would still like play, but it's usually now it's bigger guys, stronger guys who like are not good enough to be a top line guy, and when they realize this, they like take on a new role, and they like fight so that they can stay in the league.
So there's not like professional goons like this anymore.
Not many, even the ones that are left that are like like Maroon, who is like a known fighter, kind of cheap shot guy, is like a decent hockey player. Like he does, and like the dude on Washington there, but he has Tom Wilson, is a good hockey player. He's just also big and tough and beats
He can
people up.
also fight.
So yeah, the guy who's just there only to get 2 fights a game doesn't really exist.
yeah,
What you have now are guys that are just big and strong and willing to do it.
yeah.
There's a guy in the crowd holding a sign that says, "Doug Glatt is Hebrew for fuck you."
His friend calls him the Hebrew Dolph Lundgren.
Yes,
at one
yes.
point.
You're a
Dolph
beast.
Lundgren.
You're like the Hebrew Dolph Lundgren. Doug scores with his ass. He's totally fucked up and stupid, as we said. If we had that part actually record, he's real dumb.
Yeah.
He's like a nice dumb, but he's dumb, and he knows he's dumb. He's like all turned around. They shoot a puck off his butt, and it deflects in, scoring a goal. Everybody's fired up because they actually won a game. So his parents come. They see him beat the crap out of somebody. They see him get cheered. Signs in the crowd. He scores a goal.
Yep.
The team wins, and his parents still don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he like gets the puck to give to his parents
Yeah.
and stuff.
So after the game and the big win, the coach says, "I need to talk to Doug and I need to talk to La Flame. After this, go." What does he say? Like, get some rest, get some beers, and find some women. I don't know if that order exactly, but do that. So he goes and he calls these guys out, and it seems like he's going to yell at them both. He says, "One of you is really impressing me, and one of you is truly fucking up.
Yep.
And you, LaFlame, get that fucking A off your jersey," which is A as assistant captain.
Yes.
Alternate or
Yes.
assistant?
Alternate or
Doesn't matter.
assistant?
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
I think alternate, I guess. But yeah, I don't know.
Get that A off your jersey. How do you even get it in the first place? It's like when Zach Wilson plays on the Jets and he has the captain C, and you're like, this guy's a fucktard. How does he have the C? That's just politics. That's just like,
That's
okay,
just
we're
being
giving
a
him that.
quarterback.
He's our first draft
He's
pick.
our
He has to be the
quarterback.
You
captain.
see with the C especially, that does like a lot of captains these days are like the hotshot 22-year-old
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
just scored 40 goals. the assistant captains are the guys who have been around for 10 years.
How is it? Why? And then you got
The alternates.
You got baseball captains where like Judge can't be
Bless
the
you.
captain for like 9 years. He has to earn it, baby.
Yeah,
Like,
well, it's because in baseball, unless your name is Veritek, you probably don't deserve to be the captain.
God.
fucking Veritek. God, I hate that guy.
He is the best. You just hate him because you love A-Rod so much. And he
That's
face
tough.
washed
That's
A-Rod.
tough. That's tough. That's a tough one. Yeah, I don't know. I hate fucking Veritek though.
Yeah,
God,
he's the best.
I hated him.
Oh, he's the best.
I hated him so much.
I don't know why he's not coaching and general managing a team at this point.
I'm sure he will be. Anyway, we're talking about hockey. He scores with his ass. Goes out to a famous restaurant. Just like a weird Chinese food place kind of place. It's like a little shitty restaurant that he goes to all the time.
Mm-hmm.
He's the best customer. His parents are like still annoyed. And he tried, like he said, he tries to give his scored puck to his parents. And they say, we're disappointed in you.
Yeah.
We're not mad. We're disappointed in you for playing hockey. And he's like, I was a bouncer.
Yeah, like I'm finally a part
Like,
of
I don't have
something.
security on my jersey. I have an actual jersey. And they're like,
I
as
like-
far as we're concerned,
He goes,
you're still working security.
I'm stupid. He's gay. I'm stupid. He's gay.
Yeah, and they
You've got
every
a gay kid or a gay son and a stupid
every
son.
time he says he's gay, they go, "Oh my god!" Like they didn't know. Very funny.
But yeah, he basically gives like a dumb speech about like this is the first time I've actually been like a part of something.
Yeah,
And it is nice to be out there to protect my teammates.
I'm happy about it.
Like,
Now,
I'm
but I'm
good,
good
at
at
fighting.
Dumb speech. Do you mean a dumb guy great speech?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not a dumb speech. I actually really
No, it's
enjoy
a
the
simple speech.
It's
It's
a
a
simple speech. Yes.
This is when Jay Baruchel, who set this all up, you fucking dick, takes his friend out to pump him up. Says, "You're a beast. Look at your hands. They're huge. They're like the Hebrew Dolph Lundgren." What a weird person to. What a weird guy to put in there, but he is big and powerful and in Rocky.
Yep.
Like we go back to the apartment, we see Jay Baruchel fighting with the Flame, and they're just spit fighting at each other. Just spitting at each
Not
other.
fighting at all, just spitting at each other.
Yes.
Just trying to spit on each other, but of course they keep missing. They spit on Doug, and the Flame says that he's better than Doug, and Doug is nothing. And he's like, "Okay, I guess I'll stop protecting you." Is that what's happening
Yeah.
here?
Yeah, he first says like the only reason that I'm not murdering
Punching
you right
you,
now
yeah.
is because we're teammates. I'm supposed to protect you.
Yeah.
And he's like, fine, I won't
go
protect you anymore. Then.
Go fuck yourself. We get we get on the bus, and this is maybe Quote Mountain. I don't know if I have this written exactly right, but the guy from the coach,
Okay.
the guy from the fucking motorcycle show that I can't remember now, gives a fired up speech because he goes, "Shit's real now. We're in Quebec. This shit is real." So go shove your
Wild Hogs? Is
dickaroos
that what you meant?
up their derrieres and rip their fucking hearts out. Your dickeries up their derrieres. Laflame is from Quebec, and everyone's mad at him, even though he got drafted to this team. So what the fuck are they so mad about?
Because he's not there. 'Cause
I
he's
guess.
wussed out.
Because it's Quebec.
Also because it's Quebec.
He does score. Laflame jukes everybody out and scores. Then he gets smashed into the boards, and Doug lets him get smashed in the boards, but then he absolutely murders the fucking dude.
Mm-hmm.
Punches him in the face so many times that he gets ejected
Mm-hmm.
and suspended. And I forgot about this. When they're riding on the shitty AHL bus, they don't have a bathroom. They have a piss hole.
Yeah.
And it's a seat,
Oh,
and whoever's
Jesus,
the biggest
yeah.
asshole has to ride there. So the coach says, "You're riding piss hole," to Doug, and he has to go sit in the piss. Allison Pill talks to Doug when her boyfriend's home in the bathroom and tries to talk him out of it again. I enjoyed this relationship. It was different, a different, fresh take. It's like, "Doug, I sleep around a lot. I'm not a good person. You're too good of a guy for me. I sleep around a lot. I'm what you would call a slut. And he's like, okay, I don't really
Don't
care.
Yeah.
He's like, you really don't
really
care.
have a crush on you.
Doug walks the streets at 3:00 in the morning and bumps into Ray at the coffee shop diner place, and they have like a face-off.
Oh, yeah.
And Ray says, "Look, you're not a fucking hockey player. You're a goon. You're gonna bleed for money. Like you're just
Yeah.
you're just
Go
out
cheat
there
up
to
and spit you
be a
out.
show.
Yeah.
Like, don't kid yourself that you're actually part of this team." And then he's like, "I respect you, but if it's me and you, I will lay you the fuck out."
Yeah.
And then he drops some money and bounces.
Yep.
And then these teams play each other because Doug is suspended. Ray just kicks the living fuck out of
Yeah.
them
He keeps looking over at him.
and
Like,
messing with Doug. Gord eventually, the captain, he has to fight Ray, and he gets knocked out.
yeah.
easily.
Which this is the old man captain. Like
Somebody
somebody has to do it right now. So he goes over, and even Ray is like, because this is also how the enforcers are. Like he
Yeah.
knows I will murder you. They
Yeah.
both know it. So he's like, you don't want to do this.
It's
Don't
like,
do it.
Gord, don't do it.
Gordy, come on. And,
Don't
and
do it.
And Gordon's like, I know, but like, come on, we got to do it.
Do it.
And they say like, well, he just gotten his third career fight.
They eventually play again, and Doug saves LaFlame and watches back at the same time, where he beats a guy up with his left hand while he
That was great.
he stares at
He's
LaFlame.
staring LaFlame down and punching the other guy in
Yeah,
the face.
so he can continue to watch his back because he's gonna just watch his back anyway. He gets an assist in the game because LaFlame like bounces it off of him because LaFlame is turned around after a speech. I think, right? Does he give him a speech at night? Like, it's like E.T.
We both have
We both have light in our
light in our
bellies.
bellies.
Oh,
So
hold on. I gotta find that.
I'm gonna protect you because we're both ETs, and LaFlame likes this speech, I guess.
What are you talking
He
about?
doesn't understand it, but likes it. So they get on the same page, and Doug actually gets an assist because it bounces off of his stick because LaFlame is that good. Allison Pill is actually at the game this time.
Wait, I've got it.
All right, give it to me.
I think we both have a light in our stomachs, a special light, like E.T., and the team needs somebody to light the way. My stomach light needs your stomach light. We can all phone home together.
It's a Colt Mountain. Could be a Colt Mountain.
Oh.
Allison Pill is there. She's fired up.
Yeah,
She
with her
is
boyfriend.
Yeah.
with her boyfriend, cheering on Doug.
Yep.
Like she's
Like to the
very,
point that the boyfriend knows, like,
like,
oh,
this is weird.
something's going on here.
This is weird. He eventually stops a puck with his face and saves it from being a goal.
Yeah, the
Busts
goalie's
his-
out of position. He like kind of jumps in and catches a slap
Catches
shot
one.
in the face.
catches a
He
slap
dives
shot.
into it, too.
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta use my face to stop
He
this.
stops it, and then I like how they keep
Oh my God,
lingering
just
on it, and they're like
Smash
smacking him,
in the face.
I mean, technically, that's how it's supposed to go.
and his face is keeping the puck out of the net. And also, somebody steps on his leg with
Yeah.
a skate,
Yeah, somebody very
Oh,
dirty
yeah.
like just steps on his ankle.
which is gross. But that
Which
comes
is
disgusting.
good.
it comes into play later.
Yeah.
After that happens and they win, they are so pissed off that their guy took one in the face and got cheap shotted like that. The entire team starts a fight.
Yep, line brawl.
The entire team starts a fight, and then they carry him off. Even Allison Pill comes down to check on him. So then we go out drinking, and then the coach, who is great, he might be the MVP. The coach gets drunk, and gets in Doug's face and gives the, you're my boy, Blue, kind of a drunk speech that everyone's given at a bar.
Yep.
So close, inches from the face, and he's like, you're fucking all right, eh? The highest compliment a Canadian can pay you.
Oh, yeah.
You're fucking all right, eh? Allison Pill is crying, and Doug
Did you just watch Rudy?
watch Rudy? That's the wrong movie, though. Isn't the Gail Sayers movie? Isn't that one the real
Brian
tearjerker? The Brian Pickleball one?
Brian's song.
Brian's
song,
song
but that's
is-
like that's over the top.
That
Rudy
one's-
is like when the dad goes like, "It's the greenest grass I've ever seen."
Okay. She broke up with her boyfriend because she's just not in love with him. Oh, whoops. I'm in love with you.
Yep.
So then Doug and her hold hands all night.
Possibly, yes.
They hold hands all night and fall asleep. Then he wakes up the next morning. He goes, because he's just a stand-up guy. He goes to the boyfriend's house, rings the doorbell, and is like, "I did it. I'll give you free shots. I'll give you as many free shots as you want."
Me, hit me.
Yeah, he's like egging him on, like, "Hit me again."
Yeah.
Comes back even worse, beat up from
Yeah.
Yeah,
taking
worse
a
than
puck
he's
to the
ever been in
face.
hockey.
And
I mean, you
Allison-
deserve a beating, you take it.
Allison Pill's like, "Why did you do that? You deserve a beating. You take it." LaFlemme is watching TV. I also think it's funny that LaFlame has a girl there, like one night stand with him, and Allison Pill comes out of the room all weird because Doug's not there, and he's like, "Hey, what's up?" She's like, "This is I don't know." He didn't know the girl's name. He can't introduce her. So LaFlame is all fucked up because he watches Rhea crushing everyone in highlights, and he's like, "Oh fuck, I'm not doing this. I'm afraid again." And we see the game. This is for 8th place in the playoffs, the 8th slot in the playoffs,
Just to get in.
just to get in. Ray's fucking everybody up. LaFlame can't play. He's just like missing
Terrified
wide.
again.
He's just terrified to get hit.
Yeah, and Ray is like timing specifically to not be on the rink at the same time
As Doug.
as Doug, so that he
Right.
can do this, so he can mess with him.
Yep. So he keeps going out there, and then finally Doug gets out there at the same time, and he skates away from a fight.
Yeah.
And
They
he
go to
gets
drop
invaded.
both, and he
Yeah.
just
Baits him
leaves.
into-
And it's a penalty on Doug, but not on Ray, so he can go back out and do more shit.
Mhm.
LaFlame tries to fight, kind of Ray, like push him off of him, and then the goons both end up in the box, and then we finally get the epic fight between the two of them. It's a great fight.
I love the shot of the like overhead when they both get out of the
yes.
it's just a beautiful shot. It's so cool.
This movie's pretty good.
Yeah.
It is.
Like, it's not a 10 out of 10, but
It's not.
Goon is a good movie.
Yeah.
It is.
They fight. They go toe to toe. At one point, one of them gets knocked down, and they're just like, "Nope, we're not calling it." Like the
yeah.
ref gets yelled at.
Doug gets knocked down, and Ray's like,
Nope.
don't even fucking call it.
Well, and it's
Don't
because
even try."
it's his ankle too. Like he
Yeah.
like he like doesn't get knocked down. He like falls down basically.
Yeah.
Which the refs are supposed to step in at that point and
As soon as
stop him
somebody
from going
falls,
further.
yeah.
Mhm.
But he says like, "Don't you dare."
Just fucking do it, because his ankle gives out from being stepped on, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So he falls down, and then they fight more. He fights on one leg and knocks out Lee Schreiber.
Yep.
Yeah. At
Ah,
this point,
epic knock.
his leg is like broken too.
Yeah.
At this point.
His leg is broken. He fights on one leg on skates and wins. And then they're losing 2-0 at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And he's basically finished. Like his maybe his
skated
career,
off,
but like
he's-
he's done. He can't play in this game anymore.
He's in the back, in the locker room with Allison Pill.
Which
Right.
I know it's minor leagues, but there should be a trainer there.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not just him sitting on the bench with his girlfriend.
Yeah, he sits in there with his girlfriend, and because Ray was knocked out of the game, and what he had also said was like, if somebody gets me, like, I'm gonna retire.
Mhm.
So he goes down and he's out of the game. So that means LaFlame is free to do whatever he wants. So he scores a hat trick with how many minutes to go? It's like
3.
4
At
minutes
most,
to go
yeah.
or something like that.
Now,
and he
if he
scores
really,
a hat trick.
I have seen where actual NHL like good young players get sent down because they're being jerks or they ask for a trade, so their team's just trying to whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There is a noticeable difference.
Yeah.
They
He
do
could.
skate circles. Now, I've never seen him just come in and do this, but
Hmm.
there is like, oh, this guy doesn't belong here. Like there is that level sometimes.
Okay, so quote mountain. There's a few quotes in here.
There are a few quotes in here.
There's a few quotes in here.
I've got the full national anthem thing.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Hmm.
Hold on. Well, that was borderline treasonous and a disgrace to our nation and its proud and storied history. My father didn't kick the Nazis and the puck drops.
Uh,
Another good one. Where's LaFlame? And Gord Ogilvy responds, probably giving some single mother herpes out in the parking lot.
Oh.
My quote mountain is between Eva and Doug, where they like first get together. And she says, "No, you make me want to stop sleeping with a bunch of guys." He just goes, "This is the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me."
Did we come up with a dating thing, by the way? Did we come up?
I legitimately
The number
call it,
thing? I need your number, but I promise I'll never call it.
Yeah, so...
Should that be in there?
I put it... So you walk into the room, lock eyes, and wink. Walk over, hold hands. Want to make $14 the hard way?
Yeah.
Give me your number and I won't call you.
Oh.
And then the move in together. And then, it goes on from there.
I don't like how far down move in together. I feel like that's a good one. You want to keep that up top. You want to keep that in the front. Okay.
I think that does pair well together.
What about
say, do you want to make $14 the hard way? And then say, give me your number, I'll never call you.
That does pair well together. You're right. It's like a fine wine and a steak. Pairs well together. All right, Quote Mountain. I say stay away. I got 2 rules. Stay away from my fucking Percocets. And do you have any fucking Percocets? Yes. I think that's Quote Mountain. That's a good one.
Yes. I wanted to give those other ones shout outs, but
I think that's the best one. Stats and Goose. You got any cardboard cutouts in the stands? That's one of them.
Of course.
We didn't talk about this at the top, if it still exists, but Goon was based off of a book by a former Goon. Goon, the true story of an unlikely journey into minor league hockey by Adam Fratazio.
I don't know who that is.
I guess was a Goon in the AHL or something. So you might want to read that book.
I might.
You might want to read that book. I don't know. I don't remember seeing too many goofs, to be honest. You'd have to dig. Most valuable player of the movie. Not often is it the main character.
Is it Doug, though?
I don't know.
It kind of feels like
It
Doug
might
to me.
Might be. I like the coach. I think the
Coach is good.
I do like the
is-
coach.
You're fucking all right, eh? Coach is good.
I do
Goalies,
like the Russian guys.
The Russian guys are good, man. Oh, see, it's a beach ball.
Yeah.
Not enough.
It's bigger than a puck. That's why it's funny.
Do you know why it's funny?
You get it? I fucking get it. I like that goalie.
The goalie's good too.
Yeah, he's good.
I like when he talks to the goalpost, like,
Yeah.
"All right, we're in this together, boys," or whatever. But I think Doug is the MVP of this. It's very good.
Yeah,
Doug is good. Beats up a lot of guys.
Yeah, lots
He's
of
a
good fights.
I don't
Good
think-
person too.
Yeah.
He's a good human.
Somebody
being.
you actually want to root for.
That's a big
Yeah.
thing for you. In
It
these
is a big
movies.
thing for me. He's not
You-
a
he-
douchebag.
Would you say, Ryan?
whose only redeeming quality is his mustache?
Do you think that he's on the Tom Selleck level of good guy at the end?
He doesn't learn any lessons. He's the same. He's
sure,
still the same.
sure he doesn't get better.
Tom Selleck did not learn any
He
lessons.
doesn't
in that
learn
movie.
any lessons. He just stays a nice dumb guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't get smarter.
And his mustache is not.
He never
Tom
has
Selleck.
one. He doesn't have a mustache. He's not as beefcakey.
Oh.
Handsome. You don't see his butt.
What,
Sure.
what
No
do
man
we,
butt.
What do we want to rate this?
Give it
Final verdict.
Hard
7.
7.4.
Ooh, up. I like it.
I like this movie. I like this movie.
It's
I
a
don't-
good movie.
It's not like the greatest movie ever, but not every movie has to be. Like, I hate that about society now, where if it's not the greatest thing ever, it sucks.
Hyperbole, yeah.
Like, no, it's just a solid, decent movie.
Yeah, I'll say 7.4 as well.
Rewatchable. It's totally rewatchable too.
So,
Like, it felt great to
7
rewatch this.
So
Two-ish?
7.2 and a, yeah, 2 and a third.
Where does this leave it?
So we'll go 7.2. That ties
Tough one.
Space Jam.
That's better than Space Jam.
It ties
Ties Space Jam.
Moneyball.
Wow,
Okay.
why is Moneyball so low?
Why
It
is Moneyball
ties
so high?
Miracle.
You fucked up
Interesting.
Moneyball?
It ties the Mighty
I don't
Ducks.
think so. So it's all the hockey
All
movies
the
are
hockey
the same.
movies are the exact same. What's just above that?
There's not many more hockey movies. There's Slapshot and the other Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
Like, what else is there?
I got a good one.
You
I don't know
got
if
it.
it's good, but I have one to watch.
Airbud, Golden,
Oh, better than that. I assume.
Golden Net.
I have one that I want to watch based on cast. Don't know anything about the movie
Oh, okay.
except
That's
who's
never
in
good.
it.
That's never a good thing.
No, this is good.
Oh God. All right, so Goon, pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Definitely
stuff.
watch it.
Watch it if
Definitely
you haven't.
watch it.
Yeah.
And there's really nothing that's too bad for, like, you know, we've seen Dodgeball and there's some stuff in there you'd rather not have.
They go a little heavy on the gay stuff sometimes. But
They
even
do,
then,
but it's
Doug
like
defends it. And he's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
You
It's-
don't say that word.
Yeah, it's actually not. Yeah, I know they say it, but yeah, I kind of like how they play it that way. And also, like, the brother is cool too, because like the parents. Forgot. I don't know if this is in there, but when the parents leave the dinner and he's all depressed, his brother goes, "Hey man, I'm proud of you." He's like, "Thanks, but I'm going with mom and dad." Like,
They have my passport.
I gotta go with mom and dad.
Wait, so where was he from? Where was Doug from?
Massachusetts.
I thought he
So
was.
is Jay Baruchel. The home team is the St. John's Shamrocks or whatever.
Okay.
Like the big team, but the shitty, they go to shitty hockey games. Can you imagine? This is like the job you want. Being a television blogger personality just for shitty NHL, like shitty hockey teams.
That would be lovely.
Not the NHL, just all the other teams.
Yeah, that would be great.
This guy was ahead of his time. He was a YouTuber. He's ahead of his time.
Mm-hmm.
TikToker, Jay Baruchel. Anyway. All right. Good movie.
Yep. I believe.
Still good.
I'm up next, correct?
You're up next. We are not
Okay.
doing the show for 2 more weeks because of the holidays. So we got a lot of time. So you can save it.
Let me see.
Or Bill, how quickly does Bill watch this? Over under? How quickly are you got this done? Tuesday
Done
night?
by midnight.
Done tonight.
All
Done
right.
tonight.
Well, here's what we're
I
gonna
don't know.
watch. I spun the wheel, made a deal, got soccer,
Of course you
Good
did.
luck.
Of course you did.
and I've never seen this movie.
Oh boy.
We're gonna watch Shaolin Soccer.
What the hell is Shaolin
It is
Soccer?
on Paramount Plus.
What is it?
How did you even find it?
It is like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon with soccer.
How did you discover this?
Ninja Soccer?
It's ninja soccer. Yes.
This is like totally you.
Yep.
I'm not going to remember this. This is what's going to happen.
This is going to be a
I'm
lot
gonna
of what are we watching?
I'm going to forget this until January 10th or whenever we're back. It's going to be a crisis trying to watch this at 11 o'clock at night on Sunday night when somebody says, "What are we watching again?" Holy shit. I forgot about this.
So let's see. We're off next week. We're off the following week.
Yes.
So that means our next
Our next show is like January
How did you
9th or
discover
something.
this movie though?
It's one of those.
Shaolin Shadowbox.
It's one of those soccer
The
movies. Like
Wu-Tang
it's just
Sword
a
Fight.
What you
movie
say is
that
true.
You just kind of
The
see.
Shaolin and the Wu-Tang could be dangerous.
1-9.
Do you think your Wu-Tang sword can defeat me? On guard.
You missed that whole thing.
I did. I don't know. What
2001 is Shaolin Soccer. A young Shaolin follower reunites with his discouraged brothers and forms a soccer team using their martial arts skills.
I'll just go ahead and say this is a 4.0. This is the worst movie we watched.
It looks a little
very
looks a
likely
little shaky.
that it's going to be very
Well, that's
bad.
if ever we get around to that other hockey movie.
Looks
that
a
I
little
have,
shaky.
It is very much. I'm intrigued by the cast. I don't know anything about the movie.
This is
the only
okay.
other soccer movie that I know other than this one is
Oh, the
She's the
hockey.
Man.
This
I
is
forgot. That's not a bad movie.
Those are the only two soccer
I
movies
actually have two
left.
other soccer movies besides that, though.
Oh, okay.
I will not tell you because they want them to be mine. But I have
Okay.
two other ones.
I'm watching
Football's
this,
the only one I don't have much lined up for,
I'm
actually.
watching this trailer right now, and
It's
this
ridiculous,
shit
isn't
looks
it?
so fucking fun.
Okay.
It looks awesome.
Are they just kicking the ball or are they kicking
No,
the
they
people?
train and then oh man, they're kicking down walls with soccer balls and shit.
All right. All right.
This is what I'm in for.
Okay.
It's got a very high rating. Oh, it's definitely Crouching Tiger Soccer. Like dudes are on wires flying
Told
around.
you.
Okay.
This has a very high rating on IMDb. It's a 7.3 out of 10.
That's wildly high.
Very high.
I rated it.
Really?
I'm sorry. I've already
That's
submitted
high.
my score.
You've already.
I've already submitted my score.
So that means we both have to give it 10 just to give it.
They also, oh man, I am so into this. They fucking kick a soccer ball so hard they knock a dude over
Okay, sure.
in game.
I've done that in video games. Whatever.
Bicycle kicks, opening fucking black holes and sucking dudes in.
Oh, I don't even know what that means.
He kicks it and then like a vortex opens and sucks the
my
fucking
God.
guy in.
I cannot wait to watch this movie now.
Should I go into the sober or the opposite of sober?
You gotta go into
I don't
this.
think there's a middle
Opposite,
ground.
Opposite. Get ready to kick some grass. Shaolin Soccer.
Oh boy.
A 2001 classic.
My Wu-Tang style.
This is
know
a
what
very
that's
this is a
from.
popular movie.
My Wu-Tang style.
Yeah.
Right?
Wu-Tang. This the band. That's what it's
No,
from.
but like,
The Wu-Tang.
Bring the ruckus.
Shaolin and the Wu-Tang could be dangerous.
On guard.
no, now I'm getting further and further away from it.
It probably was.
Let's say it's
I think
true.
it was in a real movie.
The Shaolin. It probably was. Shaolin and the Wu-Tang could be dangerous.
It's definitely from a real movie. Because they did that a lot. In Liquid Swords, they had a bunch of other clips, which a bunch of them were in Kill Bill. Like tons, remember the story about the kid who, in Kill Bill 2, I think, is it 1 or 2, where the kid like hides under the bed.
Oh yeah.
There's tons of Wu-Tang clips are in that from
Oh,
old
really?
movies. Yeah. All right. Anyway, Shaolin Soccer.
Shaolin Soccer.
Can't wait to see a guy get sucked into a soccer vortex.
Yep.
Do you want to say anything about the soccer game or no?
Congratulations to the greatest
Lionel
of all
Messi.
time,
Messi?
Lionel Messi.
Messi?
So glad. So glad.
Congratulations to the guy who won the Golden Glove and then humped it in front of the
yeah.
Qatar.
Please just get him on a plane. Please get him out of the country. I don't want to see any bad news about him.
I will say
disappearing.
He was the one that annoyed me the most. Every time they would show and he would have the weird color
Yes,
carvings in his
yes,
hair.
he had his
I
head
don't wanna root
shaved
for this guy.
with like a neon.
And then he would
Side
do the
piece.
weird things when it was when they had the kicks where he would hold the ball so he could hand it to the guy and say something to him during the
Yeah.
penalty kicks.
Yeah, you get in their heads.
I
You
know.
have to do that.
But he was extra aggressive, I feel
Oh.
like.
Loved it.
But
I love that
mostly
guy.
his hair annoyed me.
But mostly he humped a trophy
Maybe an old man.
in front of the president of
Right.
Qatar.
That redeemed him.
Let's talk about Messi getting a shawl put over him.
Yeah, what was that?
I have no idea.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
He also couldn't figure out where his hands went. That was fun. And the two guys from Qatar had to help him put his hands in. He was just okay.
It was.
That I missed.
It was. I've never seen anything close to being
There's
like
not a
that.
shawl at every
No,
World
I
Cup
know.
like that. There
There's-
should
All
be.
of them are already
There's no
saying though, in the end, Qatar won in this. This was good. Everybody keeps
They
It
got
was
ex-
good sports washing for them. Yeah,
They got exactly what they
it was
wanted.
great sports washing.
They got exactly what
Fuck
they
Qatar.
wanted.
Fuck Qatar and fuck FIFA.
Ryan, would you say World Cup game like this very
Yeah,
exciting,
yeah.
or Yankees spring ball? What would you rather watch?
I want to say something to piss off Wally, but I really want to make you mad. But no, I love World Cup soccer when
this
it's
is great.
important.
This was
It's really good.
Yeah.
It was fucking great. It was really good. I can't even make fun of you.
No exhibition hockey.
He got look at him. He was about to goon punch me. He was about to goon punch me.
I mean, preseason RPI hockey,
Oh.
World Cup. No, this was.
It's the greatest soccer game I've ever seen in my life.
That's what I
It
kept.
was fantastic.
What I was trying
What
to
a-
figure out though is every
Oh.
time Alexi Lau said, "This is the
fuck
greatest
Alexi
game." Well,
Lalas.
that's what I mean. Every time he said, "This is the greatest game ever," I thought I know this is a really good game. Is it
even-
truly one of the best games ever,
Yeah.
or is he just saying that because he's him?
Probably, it was a fantastic game.
It really was.
Especially,
And the two stars
especially in
showed up.
Yeah, especially in an international stage. You don't get great soccer
They were saying this is
internationally.
the third time ever it came to a shootout.
Oh yeah, it's.
I think it's
I
third time.
still don't love a shootout, but
I love the drama of it. I
yeah,
love the
it
drama
is
of a shootout.
and it is obviously has always been a part of the game.
Yeah.
Part of me would rather than just play till golden goal,
See, I don't like that.
but I know that can take forever.
yeah.
I like how they got there though. It wasn't just a tie forever.
Oh no, this was
Oh, yeah.
this
Like
was
they
wild.
scored in the
2-0 back
in the overtime.
2-2. Yeah.
3-2.
3-2.
To get to-
in extra time too, because
Yeah.
usually in extra time, that's it. You all play for
Yeah.
penalties. Nobody
And
scores.
then you have 10 guys defending in the box.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
But this was fantastic game to watch. So good.
So good.
I was actually trying to sell Tom Cash on good hockey and good soccer are not all that different.
Nope.
Like
Not
there's an
really,
out of
yeah.
bounds, and there's obviously things that are different.
There's no fighting,
But the
though.
way that
Like
you move the
checking
ball
and all
around,
that.
the way that
Oh,
you're
yeah.
looking for triangles and stuff,
Yeah.
like
Ball movement
that
for
is
sure. Yeah.
very similar.
Yep.
I could not get over is that winger there for Argentina. I'm like,
Di Maria.
Oh, the old guy.
how much? No, then he's not old, is he?
Di Maria?
Di Maria?
He's been
He's
around
old?
forever.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, well, he looks young to me
He was
because
awesome.
I'm an old man wearing Air Monarchs. But
Sure, he's actually wearing them now.
yeah,
He's
not a joke.
And he's wearing a shirt that says Jazz on it,
34.
so-
Oh,
yeah,
Jesus.
I like jazz. I'm an old
So
man.
he's an old man. He's 34. He's my age.
Gross.
Yep.
Disgusting. how old
Oh,
he
that is gross.
Jesus.
Anyway, I was watching. That was not the point I was trying to make.
He's retired right now, right? Like, that was his.
Yeah, that was
his
it.
sunset.
That was it. Watching him play, I'm just like, we're USA soccer is like
Yeah.
eons behind whatever this
At
guy's
best,
doing.
AAA.
Like when he saved it, and like the ball's about to go out of bounds, he jumped,
Oh,
kneed
yeah,
it
that
back
was-
in, got it, and then got around the guy and like centered it. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that was beautiful.
what is this?
Because he kept it from going over the touchline,
Yeah.
and then he kept it from going over the sideline.
Yeah.
And it was just
And then he still played the ball. Like we don't have anybody close to this
and
guy.
because I know that a lot of times, but when they can actually string together like 5 touch passes in a row,
yeah. It's
we can do 2 at best.
we're getting better. Like there's a couple like great triangles that are currently on our team. Like when McKenny or Musa, Dest and
I don't know
Weah
about Dest.
are on the same side. He's
I can't-
he's great going forward. He's terrible on
I
defense.
can't
As a
make my mind
defender,
up on him.
great.
Yeah.
Great
That's
to
not
have
good.
as a defender.
Not good.
But anyways, it's
It's kind of like hockey,
so great.
except for no
And
fighting.
the best thing
No-
is
no
we
checks.
don't have to wait for another World Cup. We only have to wait like 6 months.
Then you're gonna be really depressed when it's over, though, aren't you?
Oh.
Yeah, because then we got like 3.5
Three.
years.
You got a long way to go for both.
This next one coming up is Australia and New Zealand.
Australia,
Yes.
New Zealand,
Well,
yeah.
This next, the women's one coming up.
Yep.
But then we get it. The
We
men's?
get it.
We get the men's or the women's?
Men's in 2026.
So which are we going to Boston, or is it cheaper to go to Montreal? You think?
I don't. Well, New York has it too. So
Which would be fine, but that'll be real expensive. I feel like
yeah, I don't know. It's
we got to go to one of them, right?
Just have
kind of depends on who
go to the
But
soccer
yeah, I'm
game.
gonna go to at least a couple group stage games.
You go to New York. You don't stay in New York. You drive back. You
Yeah.
stay in Poughkeepsie, the party capital of the USA.
It is party capital of the USA. That's true.
That's what you do. You go to Poughkeepsie and stay in the party
I
capital
don't
of
think
the
that's
USA.
accurate, but
According to Kenny Omega,
You said in Poughkeepsie.
who said
It's
the
the
party capital of the world, Poughkeepsie.
oh,
And even Poughkeepsie was like, fuck,
that's a very
Right.
cheap pop.
we like it.
Yeah, even Poughkeepsie. was
They were into
like,
it.
Oh yeah,
It's kind of
cool,
like how
cool, man. Thanks.
when MJF went to Albany and called everybody pores and said the town was trash, everyone in the crowd just kind of looked at each other and went,
yeah.
yeah, you're right.
I feel like that is upstate
Sure.
New York, like Albany thing. Like when what's his name, Steve Cutler's like, "Hey, the Bills suck." Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, what are you guys, Giants fans? Yeah, mostly. Well, they suck too. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
All right, we're done. We're out of here. Peace out.
Peace and good eating.
Good eating?
Yeah. What's his name?
Who?
The chef says
Is
that.
that a Leaf Schreiber?
No, unfortunately,
Is that a Cotton Weary?
no. Cotton Weary says like I'm innocent.